Hi everyone, it's Lynette with charmedgrammycrochet. Today is the 30th of June and it is charm chatter number 67. Just a quick video. Don't mind me turning things around here. I'm in the living room and I just wanted to real quick jump on, give you a couple updates. I decided, because every one of you lovely subscribers, for the most part, or let me just grab it. I got stuff all over the couch here. Oops, I better grab the whole bag. Saying I should continue with Maddie's blanket, that it will get softer. Some of you wonderful people, which I don't know why I didn't think of it, ask Maddie what she says, what she thinks about it. So I'm going to continue with her blanket and wash it, and it'll be fine. I have several of these skeins of yarn I'm not even done with. Like, I used 2 at one time, and I'm not even done with the first 2. So don't be too judgmental, right? That's pretty much what you're saying. It's going to be pretty, and she should love it. So I am going to continue with it. But I did do one Willow square. Look at these. I love this. I used Crochet Rocks, Tracy from Crochet Rocks' tutorial on how to do this. My goodness, I'm thinking this would be so pretty in some of those DK colors. I'm not going to do it in this. I'm going to frog it and put this into Maddie's blanket. But I did want to show you. Don't you think that would be a beautiful blanket out of DK colors? Oh, I'm totally in love. Because it would like change as you go. I'm loving it. I'm thinking that's next. Maybe make them into another sweater. Remember I made that duster sweater? Totally love it. If I made it in the DK colors, it would be lighter for earlier in the fall. I'm thinking maybe. I like it. I like that idea a whole lot. So I wanted to show you that. I have been working on, they're over here, my second neon blanket. I have all the squares done. I'm just adding the row of black, which those ones are buried at the bottom, so you can't see that. Because, Avery took the one. And this is really cool. I started my dash, / Rudolph, and it's still attached here, but this is upside down. Nope, right side up. I used this glitter spun yarn, and there's only 16 foot in this, but I did this for the nose. Originally, I thought I was going to do that glittery Vanna's Choice yarn, and I wasn't thrilled with it for this project. So then I decided that I would use this glitter spun and hold it with just a solid red, and that looked terrible and it was hard to work with. So I thought, well, I'm just going to try the glitter spun itself. I'm just concerned about what's going to happen when I stuff it, because I don't want all the white to show through. So can you dye the stuffing to make it red? What do you think? Just dye a little bit of stuffing and make it red? That might work, right? So anyway, this is the start of his face. And this is where his eyes go. She tells you exactly where to put them, which is cool. I will be going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I bought a whole kit full of eyes and little plastic noses from Amazon. But I don't know the size. And she wants a 15 millimeter eyes in there. So I'm not really sure. I'm going to look to see what size they are, see if I have anything that size already. If not, I'm going to buy 2 eyes. And I'm going to work on this a little bit more today. But this is part 1 of Terry from YarnJoy. She's doing a crochet along where she's just giving you the tips on how to excuse me, I got the hiccups. She's just giving you the tips on how to finish the project. And Jess Huff, this is her, oh my goodness, excuse me. This is her pattern for Rudolph or Dash. And she has little tutorials to to tell you how to do stuff too. I haven't even been drinking. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I got the hiccups for no exact reason. So I decided this is the obviously the face color, and that's 1 pound, Karen 1 pound, and I don't know what the color is, cream. Let's just go with cream, because I have the band folded over. This is some leftover brown that will be, I think, the antlers and the hoofs. And then I decided to use this Premier Basics in the color, I think this is taupe, nutmeg. So that'll be the body, the hooves and antlers, and his little face and belly. I guess the belly is also. So that's what I'm using for that, and that's my next new started project. And I'm really thrilled because, as I said the other day, I really haven't done an amigurumi, and so I'm kind of thinking he's turning out all right so far. So far, so good. Between Terry's tips and just as easy to read pattern, it's 11 pages. I did print it. I'll show you. Here's a little picture of what he'll look like. It's just black and white, but anyway, she has pictures in there, you know, in there. I'm trying to show you. It's a free pattern, so I think I can show. I don't want to mess it up. There we go. There we go. So, you know, tell you where to put things and how to do them, and so far so good. I've only got the face, so we'll see how well it stays. So far so good. So I'm really excited about that. I did get a knit crate, and that's hanging out over here. I did open it because, you know, we were on vacation, and then all this mail came in, and I'm like, what is that? Because not even, not as only is it not in the box, it's not even in a blue bag. I'm like, what is this? It felt like yarn, but I'm like, I didn't order any yarn. So it was my knit crate, and they gave me these pins with a little, that's your little surprise gift. I don't get it. And this is the yarn. Purple. I love purple. And it is a, let's see, you can look at this one and I'll try to read this. This is Aldine Wool's TL Yarn Crafts by Knit Crate. Interlock is what this is called. 34% cotton, 35% linen, 19% lyocell, and 11% nylon. It's 351 yards. Machine wash gentle, lay flat to dry. It's thin. It doesn't specifically tell me, but I'm going to say it's maybe a 1 or a 2. But it's chain spun, so that's kind of interesting. And it's real pretty. In the pictures, because I did look at the spoiler, I thought it was brighter than what it actually has turned out to be, but I still like it. It's got lots of pretty colors. I'll use it one day. It goes in the knit crate bin in my I have a knit crate bin of yarn in my yarn room. It's getting kind of full. I just really never know what to do with the knit crate since I'm not that great at pattern reading. But they show a little shawl. Oh, pardon me. Goodness. So that's my knit crate. That's my only acquisition so far. I haven't worked on my Grafgan for Ariana. Then I did want to tell you, don't forget, today is the last day to enter the drawing for the video. For the $25 gift card. I'm picking that tomorrow, so get that if you haven't. It's a couple of videos ago, maybe 65, 64, I don't know. So if you haven't entered, go watch that video and enter. Be subscribed and like and all that stuff, because I'll be drawing tomorrow. And then one last thing. It's going to be a real quick video, you guys. Remember this blanket? People see it in the background on some of my videos, or they've watched other videos that I've showed it, and I've had several people ask me about a tutorial for it. I don't have one because I've never thought about making one, but people have been asking. So this is the thing. This blanket is made out of yarn from AC Moore. I can't even think of what the name of it is right now, but you can't get it anymore. So it's a 5 bulky. And I think the part of what makes this blanket so cool is the like stone wash, whatever, appearance of the yarn. And I have some leftovers, I think, in my scrap bin. Not enough to make another blanket, but I could show you what I did. But I don't know if you can get the yarn or what yarn you would use. So if you think that you want me to, do a little like sample tutorial, I could do that if you think it's worth it. But all I can tell you for sure, if you wanted to make this and you had another yarn, I believe I used an 11 millimeter hook. I don't know what number that is, but I always go by the millimeters. And I just did half double crochet. The whole thing is half double crochet. And I don't even know how many I chained. I just chained enough that I thought that looked like a good size. So I have a yardstick right here. I'll measure and tell you how big it is. I don't want to lose my pattern. It is, sure. So the blue section is like 19 and a half, 20 inches long on the blue section. And then I dropped the blue yarn and just started with the red yarn and crocheted until I thought that part looked long enough to make the whole blanket long enough. And the red part is 30 inches. So the whole thing's about 50 inches. And I did 4 rows of each color. And so I did the red across and like chain 1 and turn and half double crochet on the way back. Got to the blue, dropped the red, picked up the blue, went back and forth. And so I did 4 rows of red. And then and then I cut the red and I went to the white and picked up the white and did 4 rows of white, doing the same thing when I got to the blue until it was like I looked at a real flag. Said, oh, and it's a little off because this row of red that meets the blue at the bottom really the blue should be longer, but I didn't have enough blue. So then I just started with the red and I made sure that there were 13 red and white. And that's all I did. It's half double crochet, just switch your colors. And if you could find yarn that matches this, I mean, it's so soft and wonderful. I totally love the yarn. I loved all of AC Moore's yarn, to be honest. So it drapes well. I mean, and it's bulky yarn, so it drapes well. It's soft and squishy. And I totally I would make anything out of this yarn because it's such nice yarn. Again, if you know where to find yarn similar, let me know. I don't think a tutorial is really necessary. It's just half double crochet and the way you put it together. With a big hook, big yarn. It didn't even take long. I think 1 or 2 evenings and I had it done. The only problem I always have is with this big yarn, my stuff keeps always coming out. But that's all right. I don't care. So anyway, that's like, I really don't think a tutorial is necessary for it. Just finding the right yarn, I think, will be the hardest part of doing this blanket. Honestly though, I haven't looked for more yarn to match this. It was just off the top of my head, let's make it work, and it did. So yay. So that's it. That's what I got. Amanda is coming over, and I don't know if we're going to do a really quick video if she hopefully brings her blankets that are finished. and we can do a real quick video and show you, because I know everybody's been asking, and I know she wants to show you all of her finished objects. She did do a lot of crocheting over the course of the pandemic so far. Excuse me. And we're going to work on the Amanda's Patriotic Blanket tutorial and hopefully get the third part of that done. I'm hoping to get all the way through the rest. The problem is I have to crochet it as I go, and that, makes it take a while. So if I do tutorials again, I won't do them when I have to depend on somebody else to be there. We're both busy. You have things going on in your life, So anyway, that's that. We will be doing that today. And so that'll probably go up tomorrow, depending on, or the next day. I know it's not going to give you time to have it done before the 4th of July if you were trying to make a patriotic American blanket. But the tutorial is out there for whenever, or will be. And if you make the blanket, I'm still holding, on my Facebook group page. If you're not a member, it's free. Just go ask to be in there, and I have to let you in. There's a link in the description. It'll be in there. But submit a picture of your completed blanket. I'm going to hold it open till at least the end of July. So you have time to make the blanket. And I will have a drawing. I think there's only 2 people that have entered so far. I know that there are people that have made the blanket, or are in the process of making it, or maybe just holding it off. But if you were thinking about maybe later doing it, do it now before the end of July and get in that drawing, because there will be prizes. And don't forget about Christmas in July. Oh my God, that is the coolest giveaway ever. So if you aren't aware of that, where the heck have you been? Hashtag Christmas in July Fairies. Watch all the videos. Subscribe to all the channels. Get entered in all the videos. More chances. You can win more than one. But there's only one grand prize winner. So you have to enter many times. Like every video. I would. If I could enter, I would be entering I would be like on my phone, or I'd probably am on all at the same time. Phone, computer, and maybe TV. I'd be watching them videos 3 at a time. Oh, let me in. So if you haven't, do so. You have until the 15th. All the original, all the fairies are drawing on the 15th. So your YouTube's going to be bombarded with winner giveaways, announcements. You know what I mean? And you'll have to watch all those to find out if you won anything, or at least all the ones that you entered. So make a list so that you can go back and check. That's probably a good idea. But I think there's over 130 giveaways that you can enter for the Christmas in July Fairies. Jump on the bandwagon. And some of them aren't even crochet. There's a guy, I would love to give him a shout out, but I can't remember. But he does Christmas decorations. How fun is that? I watched his video that entered him. Really cool kind of thing. I guess he does a whole Christmas lights display at Christmas. And so he has a YouTube channel that he steps you through what he does and stuff. Kind of awesome. I wish I could remember his name. So that's a half a shout out. And there's a couple of others. I can't remember that one. That guy really stood out because I love Christmas displays, the Christmas lights. So anyway, join those ones too, because there's more chances to win. Everybody always wants more chances to win. And this is like, if there's 130 videos, there's 130 chances to win, which is more than you probably get on any other giveaway, right? And you can win more than once. You can win mine, and you can win the Christmas guys and still be entered then twice in the main drawing. You guys probably all know that already. So if you don't, if you're new to this is the best gig in town. Now, really and truly, that's all I got for you today. Well, till later. There might be another video today, and there'll be one tomorrow because I have to draw the name. So get in on my video with the giveaway. It says giveaway in the heading. I think it's 64, 65 Charm Chatter. Jump in on that one. Enter. Because I'm drawing tomorrow. That was really the whole main purpose of this 20-minute video. This is why we call it Charm Chatter, because I can just go on and on and on and on and on. Bye.